Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. Feels good to be back in the studio. So let me know what your guys' thoughts were on yesterday's update stuff. We're not really going to be going over that because honestly there's not really too much to go over there. But what I wanted to do was just a quick little update, chat about Season 50. It's finally done. It's closing off and everything like that. So we've got Season 51 with the full reset to look forward to. So I'll show you where I'm at, what I did. I mean, at this point, the season's over, but I'm pretty sure we're still going to get the top 500 somehow, some way. Let's take a quick peek at the old leaderboard here. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you are in the shop, because there are free keys right now, I believe, even though that will be a pass by the time this comes out, I appreciate it if you throw in that code CHICKEN. So let's get back over here. And yeah, so very, very low ranking leaderboard, and I'm right at 360. I haven't really dropped that much. You know, we still have 18 hours left, so I mean, I'm sure we'll drop into the 400s a little bit, but like the thing is, everybody's got the same tech. Everybody's got everything at this point. So yeah, it's tough to do different things. It's not just, you know, everyone's got even tech, so then, you know, everyone's got an equal chance. It's not really that. It's like you can take different paths that cater to your playstyle, right? Like if you want to play more defensively, you can go get a little bit more defense against someone that's got a little bit more offense, or vice versa. If you want to play more offensively, you know, if you're really good with rocket choppers or something like that, you want to take that path and cater to it. There's more variety when everyone has the same stuff. It's like, think about the main base. It's like if everyone was attacking the same main base with the same defenses, pretty well the same layout, you know, no matter how you slice it, it's going to be kind of 50-50 for the general player. So it just kind of slows things down, and it just, you know, I don't know. It just, like, I get that they tried to do some different stuff this season, but I feel like it just really wasn't planned out that well. And, you know, the free keys and tokens are cool. And it definitely made for some interesting push points. I actually kind of liked the free keys, not in the sense that it gave everyone even tech, but it was really fun on the free key days to, you know, unlock like 3 things and just go. What I think they could do instead of doing free keys, is maybe do like a blitz type season every now and then. Like maybe every couple months, just have like a 7-day season, match the chest values to that accordingly, so you can still get to the end of the tech tree. But then it's like we're unlocking like boom, 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 like, you know, 3 or 4 things every day. And then the season's over in a week, you know, and we can do something else. I think that would be really cool. But then probably hard to go back to the regular 3-week format if we're used to the 1-week format. I don't know. Or just maybe make them all 1 weeks. I don't know. That would be interesting to at least try every now and then. But it was tough. It was tough to play and to push. The reason I'm so low is because I was in New York, hence the hat, all of last week. So I was only playing, you know, when I had a little bit of time here and there at night, and I wasn't really changing the base. I think I only changed the base once all week. But we were able to make it work. So I'll show you guys the last couple hits here. And I mean, the attacks were pretty well. This was the one that got us all the stars. We beat a 25. He fizzled, actually, which was crazy. I'll show you that. But it was a lot of this. It was basically just heavy chopper, bomber, throw them all down. You see right here, we throw most of them here on this one side. This is typically not how I would hit. Typically, I would go 1 heavy chopper, 2 bombers on the right. But I started doing this, just throwing all of them on the left, because what I found would happen when I split them is they'd kind of get caught up in here, and a lot of bombers would die. And then I would end up just, you know, relying on this left side kill squad to spread and take out the entire bit, and it just took forever. So switched it up a little bit to this, and it seemed to work a little bit better. You can also keep your GBE, you know, more kind of contained, because you're not, you know, splitting it across 2 zones. You're just like hitting the same stuff over and over. So that definitely helped with the gunboat management. But yeah, so that was basically it. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot going into these attacks at the very end. You're just trying to get a nice split and control it more or less. That was what it really came down to. I know some guys that actually made rank 24 without even having flares unlocked, which is crazy to me. But it was just there wasn't a lot of movement. There wasn't a lot of flaring. It was kind of just your placement mattered, and then just go from there. So you see right there, we've got all the heavies on the left, and this wasn't a great attack by any means, but we ended up getting the job done. And there we go. So we won that one by 4 seconds. That put us in a position, I don't know, we weren't on a win streak, but that put us in a position to, my goal is to get above 2330. And actually, I don't even think that was my goal. I think I was just playing. Like, I was pretty set on not making the top 500 just because I didn't have time to push. But this is typically how my attacks would go. I'd go 1 heavy chopper, 2 bomber on the right, 1 3 on the left, delay a heavy chopper, delay Kavan, and then just get them out there. And that seemed to be fairly consistent. There's kind of a lot going on. I mean, that laser's about to tear us apart. I noticed that right now. I didn't notice until it was almost too late. Yeah, the shock blasters were deadly. There's a lot of prototypes, a lot of defense on these bases. Thankfully, it was a spread out base, so it didn't end up being like a compact thing. I don't think I saw any compact 7-engine bases, like, at all. I guess the cryo bomb kind of kills the compact. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of defense. Don't get me wrong. The meta at the end of the season, this was, it was fun. There was nothing wrong with this. I was just saying that, that was kind of the attack style, was just let them spread, let them go, because that's what it ended up being. But it was still a fun hit to do, and it wasn't like super reliant on, if they get stuck on a wall or whatever. And, the Seeker guys, they were able to have their minute in the sun as well. So, it was fine. It was fine. But yeah, you see what I mean? When we dropped them on that side, they all kind of just died on that corner. So then we end up just kind of pumping second wins over here. And we did get somewhat of a nice split coming into the middle there, but I was getting pretty stressed out at this point. I figured we were going to lose. And then I'll show you what happens on the other end. We did manage to finish the pace, not by much, but yep. So then we get stuck on the sky shield here. We got the bombers over there. And what do we do next? Then we come up through this way, and we don't shock. So I smoked those bombers, so I let those ones die. I think I was running pretty tight on GBE here. And then I think shock, free clear, and then flare is what ended up happening. Oh no, we went with the cryo bomb. Get the mines out of the way, and take down that blaster. And I don't know if we actually got it down. We flared pretty quickly, yep. And then straight onto the engine, and then I think at this point we saw the opponent retreated sign, so that was it. That was all. Not the greatest hit, but that was what a lot of them ended up looking like towards the end. But let's see what this guy did. I don't know if I ever actually watched this attack from this guy. I'm assuming he was using Seekers as a rank 25 and just fizzled. I see Bullet. I see Heavy Choppers. I think we're going to see Seekers. And, yep, so he's arting out. He had the artillery. He's going to art out the shock launcher. Interesting. He's coming in with the Seekers. This wasn't really an anti-Seeker base. I honestly wasn't seeing them a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I was not facing Seekers. Almost every attack was pretty well similar to the one I just showed you that I did with Heavy Choppers and Bombers. Seekers were pretty, few and far between. And I don't really think once I had maxed out the tech tree that I even faced, I don't remember having any attacks against me that were like 3-minute something times with Seekers. So, I mean, obviously they were out there and they're doing well, but I just didn't see a ton of them. So then he comes up here. He's kind of spreading all over the place. I think he used too many Heavy Choppers, maybe. Okay. So he's coming around the top here. I wonder where he went. It looks like he just didn't split on that left side at all. Interesting attack nonetheless. But you guys let me know. How did your season end up? Did you like it? Did you hate it? I know there's a lot of, back and forth and controversy, and I feel like that all could have been avoided if they just didn't hype up the season as much as they did. Like, if they're going to do that, like, make sure you got a killer season lined up. Because there's nothing worse than promising the community something only for it to, not only live up to that expectation, but to be, pretty bad season overall. So the ending was fun, beginning was annoying, and the free keys and tokens, they made it kind of hard to break away from the pack and progress. That's kind of my take on Season 50. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think? Season 51, we're all started from clean slate, so those of you that always chime in and really want to see resets, this is your chance. This is your season to get ahead. We'll talk more about Season 51 in the coming days, and how to play coming from rank 1 and all that stuff. We'll go over all the tips and tricks, but there it is. There it is. So appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch the next one, guys. Chicken out. Brack, brack.